Welcome back.
Hello.
Breath of the Wild talk. I got my list open. Dang, that's a lot of money.
Purple roofies.
Alright. Pros of the game. It was a great Zelda game. I love that the races, each race, so there are the 4 races in the game. Oh,
Who the hell is that? It's not moving. It looks pretty badass though. Ah! I think maybe it's because I'm a sucker for medieval armor. Shoot, but I think that's the most badass character I've ever seen.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I loved all this stuff. The big thing I want to talk about though, oh my god, that I loved, I almost teared up. Was oh god! Oh my god!
He was a one-hitter.
What?
I mean, that is a great axe. A very great axe, which I'd like to have in my basement. Anyways.
All right. So, what I was gonna say was, thanks, Link. Freaking asshole. Oh, good. I don't lose any health on that. So.
Pots.
It's kind of a spoiler alert. It's kind of not, because you know you're gonna fight Ganon at the end. It's kind of the whole point of that. The whole entire game is to beat Ganon.
Yes.
But the interesting thing is, so if for those people who know about Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, there's you fight Ganon at the end of it, and he's like this. He's like a fairly big dude. That Oh wow!
That is, I'm like,
so the
I felt
so
that
my
one.
shield doesn't do anything.
No, it's all dodging here.
Yeah. Ooh, baby.
It's alright. He's just
Ooh,
very
baby.
slow. I don't think he doesn't move, does he?
Nah. Well, he hasn't. I mean, he does move.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah, he just doesn't move.
Not in
fast.
this cycle.
Oh crap! Why would you take away my Because I had the lock on it unlocked for whatever stupid reason.
You can't roll out of the way, or it's easier.
Well, I didn't. I thought it was gonna. I was trying to dodge, jump back.
Right.
God, really? That was dumb. Okay. So at the end of when you're fighting Ganon, it is kind of a spoiler alert. So spoiler alert, right there. If you don't want to know what happens at the end of the game, you fight Giant Ganon. Like think of like Attack on Titan. What's that game called?
Attack on Titan?
No. The other game.
Shadow of the Colossus?
Thank you. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh,
it's
so
like,
he's just a giant
yeah,
being.
he's like a huge freaking like.
Wow.
Like he's like a huge thing.
Like,
you don't climb him.
No.
It's you fight him in typical Zelda fashion, where you get the bow and you shoot him and with light arrows, which is fine. But I started tearing up. Like you're right, and the cool thing is I had Epona. Like I used the amiibo to get Epona.
Nice.
So I'm like riding Epona. I have a Hylian shield. I have a Master Sword. Like it was like beautifully. It was so beautiful. And then like I realized like this is like there's a old interview where like they were trying to like that's what they were striving for in Ocarina of Time. Where like in Ocarina of Time you fight Ganon and they're like we want to make Ganon like as big as possible to make it feel like you're fighting this beast. Problem is, you know, it's 64 era. They don't have
those polygons.
Yeah, they don't have enough memory to do it. So he was big, but he wasn't that big. And then like this one, he's huge. Like, and you can feel how huge he is. And I was just looking at him. I'm like, this is what they've been striving for years.
They can finally fulfill the original, idea.
And I was just like tearing up. I was like, this is beautiful.
That's awesome, man.
I should show you. I'll show you the photos. I took like so many photos.
Okay,
I
because
don't want to free my soul. Yes.
Because I'm so like in the cutscene from watching your your stream of it, like he was like basically like a spirit that would just hover around the castle.
Yeah.
So like, does he take like an actual physical form?
Yeah. So you've seen it in Smash when Ganondorf does his ulti
to turn to like the pig thing.
That is Ganon. That's really Ganon.
Right.
So, but they really brought him into a humongous scale. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Like, let me go get my Switch after this, and then we can talk about it.
All right.
I serve the Icona Royal family. I am the composer
called Flat. Are you B flat?
Ah ha ha. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, sharp. Ah ha ha. I love... This is the thing that Breath of the Wild was missing, the music. Like, it had like the musical tropes. It had like a Cass that everyone's in love with. He plays an accordion.
Okay.
And his daughters actually all sing too.
Oh,
but
wow.
you don't get, as Link, you don't get a musical weapon.
Yeah,
musical
and we did talk about that last time. Like, okay, here he has the ocarina, obviously, and then I think we mentioned like the bell in another game,
Yep.
and like the
Harp.
baton.
Yep.
So
Baton,
really, yeah, in Breath of the Wild, I'm surprised they didn't have that that trope in there.
The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm trying to just move.
Oh no, I got
along.
you, man.
But yeah, no, it's, I don't know why they decided, unless I'm missing like an item. Just kind of sucks. A raindrop sung by my songs are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. Here is written the song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. The Song of Storms?
Already? Wow. Oh snap!
Interesting.
Nice.
You have to fight the guy who's like, yeah. This melody that you've heard before is the turbulent tune that blows curses away. Oh, so it's two things. All right. Ooh, now what?
You gotta cleanse some souls, man.
What? I'm so confused.
I'm guessing it's those skeleton soldiers up there.
Oh shoot.
Unless you can think of something.
I don't know. I mean, the Song of Storms just makes it rain.
Right.
So unless there's like a new thing. They're gone. Oh no, there's some right here.
Try it out.
Yeah, but Breath of the Wild was missing an instrument for Link, so
Oh yeah.
I got set. Now it just made it rain.
Yeah.
Make it rain. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta run back to the beginning and find out. I'm the Skeleton King. Don't attack me. Yeah.
Better not.
Although I think this might be sharp. If I had to guess. Whoops.
He does look kind of spectral.
You're wearing an interesting mask. That is the mask of the captain of the soldiers who once served the Okay. Now it is gathering place of the spirits of those with lingering regrets. Until now they wander seeking one who can save them. With that mask, have you no other? It is unfortunate, but I cannot let you pass.
Alright, so we're halfway there.
Oh, for frick's sake!
Not now, Epona. Drown your ass in rain. Nah, I just got you just wet.
I don't know now. I kinda wish there was a whoa. Only 52 hours.
Don't
What, have I made that joke already?
about
The Hey Arnold joke. Only
something hours till you die. Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. Oh man. All right. Well, let me get this Breath of the Wild stuff. Underwhelmed. Ah, yeah, that's a good
Underwhelmed.
one. Underwhelmed.
You can't say that.
I know, right?
It's a 10 out of
Isn't it
10 game
sad?
on IGN.
Rito Village, man, made me kind of underwhelmed. I was kind of sad about it.
Which one's that one?
The bird people.
Oh yeah, that was the one you didn't show me.
Yeah, I haven't gone to it yet. Until wait, what do you mean? What?
Oh, because I remember when you were just showing me the game. I remember you went to the sand place with the women with the nice abs.
Yeah.
That was cool though. You had to cross dress to get into town. That was
Yep,
cool.
yeah, pretty
That was a good
much.
mechanic. And then you showed me the Zoras, I think.
Yes.
And then where Impa was. And I don't think we saw like the bird dude play the accordion on top of that tower. But other than that, I don't remember the bird village.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Rito Village. It's that. Okay, and that was the second thing that made me almost tear up. So Wind Waker was my first game that introduced the Ritos, basically the birds.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, you know, you go in there and it's like, whoa, cool, like Ritos. And then the music was just a beautiful rendition of the original song from the first game.
Oh wow.
So I was like, this is great. But what happened was, and people on Reddit kind of agreed with me. Some people did. Some people weren't like mad. But we were talking about a character in the game. But they were like, yeah, the village was a little... Because the thing about Wind Waker was that the Zoras didn't exist. So what happened was the Zoras, the fish people, they became, what's it called? They ended up becoming... God dang it. Is there anything else? Whoops. Darn it. Darn it. According to lore, the Zoras evolved into Ritos. They evolved from fish people and went to bird people.
Huh, that's kind of odd.
Yeah, but the point is that in Wind Waker, they basically had the lore, like the lore of the Ritos world. Like they were like the Ritos.
Yeah.
The culture. That's what I'm trying to say. The culture was them. So in Breath of the Wild, you have both of them in there now. So you obviously want to make them different. But like the way they put it in on Reddit, the best way they put it is like they gave the Ritos back their culture, but they forgot to make a culture they kept the Zoras their original culture, and then they forgot to give the Ritos their own culture. So the Ritos were kind of they were cool.
Do they still have like remnants of like the Wind Waker?
That's the thing. Like the only thing that reminded me of it was like the music, and then they were just there.
That's about
because
it.
they wanted a fourth race. So that's how I felt, at least. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just go through the laundry list here. Let's see. Oh, that's spoiler. I can't talk about that.
That's fine.
Shrines started to become a hassle for upgrades.
Shrines?
It's here and there because I like getting all the orbs versus running around and it's like, oh, there's a piece of heart. How do I get there? So that was nice. Boss fights were pretty easy. It felt more like a beat 'em up than a Zelda game where it's like you get the item and you have to kind of think your way through it. It was more like, let me use my bow to shoot his eye, and then he gets stunned, and then I start whacking him with my weapon until it breaks.
Right.
And then I switch my weapon, and then I rinse repeat.
Right, you didn't have like those specialty, oh, you gotta use ice arrows here or something.
Yeah,
okay.
So I mean, I don't know. Overall, as a Zelda game, like I've been saying, 10 out of 10. As an overworld game, it's like 9.5 out of 10, but they have to clean up the mess that, like, it's definitely not perfect, basically.
Yeah, you did say, like, wandering around it did feel empty, or like if you did come across a camp, fighting wasn't really worth it.
Yeah, because sometimes you just have like a better weapon, but you can argue it's like, oh, you get that weapon and you can use that until it breaks, and then you can keep your other weapons. Like, yeah, no, I don't know. It's a good game. I loved it. But anyway, yeah, that's my Zelda review. I only put like 50 hours into it. So, which is a lot, but for that game, you barely touch the surface at that point. But yeah, get Zelda.
Check it out.
We'll figure out what to do here, because apparently we might actually need to go run and get another mask, and we'll see. Talk guys later. See ya.